Here, Shark. Here, Shark.
Feed her out there.
I'm gonna try, yep. There, she's up there. Shark's out there already eating. Oh, sorry.
All the rest of them are done. Yeah, so some of the boys that were banded, they're gonna kind of sound pathetic tonight. They might cry out. They're gonna lay down a lot. They might walk funny. Should be by tomorrow morning. They should be good to go. Comfort nursing will get them through. You wanna let 4 out?
Yep, 4 coming.
Let's see. I'm looking.
Alright, now's a good time for questions.
Yep. I'm scrolling back, but I did see a question from Miss B. Would Moo be a good show goat since she looks like a cow, or would that hurt her chances? She, color pattern in the show goat world means absolutely nothing towards how well they do in the ring.
But judges are human and they could think it's really, they could like, you know. No?
No.
I don't know. Everybody loves Moo.
Everybody loves Moo, but she doesn't place well over other girls who clearly beat her conformationally.
Correct.
So.
It's yeah.
Auntie Barb, I am all over the place, by the way. So, Auntie Barb said some people banned toggles on goats. Why? Toggles is another word for the waddles. We call them waddles, toggles, whatever. It's the same
appearance. That's it.
same thing. It comes down to personal preference. They're accessories, so they don't need them. But yeah, some people just don't like them, so they will cut them off or ban them off.
We leave them.
Cheryl asked if you keep them intact until they are bought, can they be banded then, or will they never be banded then?
We're pretty much leaving.
We're at the point where if a buyer for like the Toggenbergs doesn't come along in the very near future, we're getting to the point where they're almost too big to be banded, and if the owner wanted them castrated, that would come.
At their expense.
Yeah, that would have to happen on their expense. Alright, I'm scrolling way back so I don't miss any of these question marks. Okay, I'm all the way back. It only let me scroll back to 8:22, so if you asked a question before that,
just ask again.
Then ask again. Louise, are there any breed of goats you cannot pen together?
Oh.
Not really.
Yeah.
If they were brought home together, so like the only issue would be if you had a pygmy goat and a full-size dairy goat, you would want them, brought home together so they grow up and the size issue isn't an issue. Otherwise, sometimes you can't keep certain goats together just based off of temperament, so size really doesn't matter, breed doesn't matter. Jamie asked which male babies are they keeping, and for right now we're keeping Pie and Billy.
Coming through.
Answer that one. Okay, let's see. Nicole asked, how do you keep flies out of the barn because she's having problems keeping them out of her barn?
Oh.
Nicole, you don't.
You don't.
We have some fly catchers. Honestly, this fly season hasn't even started here yet because we're just now starting to get warm. And I don't know if it's because we mucked out pretty early this year, or if it's just been because it's
really all comes down to poop.
Or if it's because it's been really cold in the evenings that just the population isn't big enough yet. we have gnats and the mayflies right now, but not real flies. So, yeah, I mean, I guess there's all different kinds. I've heard a product called Predator, which is you buy certain insect larvae, I don't know.
Yeah,
And you put it in your compost or in your bedding, and that larva actually eats, or that insect eats the fly larva, and it keeps your fly population under control. But you have to do that every month, and it's not cheap. Mary 65, how long does it take for the testicles to fall off? It can take anywhere between 3 and 6 weeks. They shrivel up and then they just fall off in the paddock. And it's common for another goat to pick it up and play with it. Or dog, or horse. We've heard all the stories. It's really gross.
Coming through again. No, you could have stayed there.
Allison, is banding not cruel?
I mean, it's the most. You saw how fast it was.
I mean, I don't think when you're doing any kind of procedure to remove a body part, I don't think you can ever have it be painless. But we try to make it as painless as possible. They're with their mom. They're still here with us. We're not going to band them, then send them home. You know, I was talking earlier, there's some pros and cons to banding versus castrating. With castration, you have to sedate them, and anytime you put an animal under anesthesia, there's a big risk. And especially with goats, because they metabolize it a lot differently than a dog or a cat would. And we actually almost lost a goat one time to anesthesia. He made it, but he did not have a full, long, wonderful life. So we try not to do anesthesia unless absolutely necessary. I think I already answered your question, Typo, about why we didn't ban all the boys. So Thunder, Uno, and Two Togs not done yet. We did Uno.
Yeah.
It's Shrek, Thunder, and Two Togs were not done. Shrek will be done later this week. Hopefully, cross our fingers that our vet has some time to do them, because he's going home on Saturday or Sunday. And we're still waiting to hear back from her to make an appointment. But he will be castrated before he leaves.
Very slow.
Probably always eat slow.
Very slow today.
Christine, never mind. You were talking to somebody else. Mary
you ask,
Lou.
like, what's for dinner?
No, about, is it called docking?
Oh,
And I think they were referring to, like, tails, dogs, I don't know.
yeah.
Cheryl, if you keep them intact till they are bought, oh, I already answered that one. Mary Lou, are those 4-H ribbons? Yes, they're all 4-H ribbons and trophies that the boys have won over the last few summers. Okay, did that one. I know, that's the little crying you're gonna hear at night. Yes, you sound pathetic. Oh, you look pathetic. I know. So, some common things that are going to happen tonight. The boys are going to act like big drama queens. They're going to lay on their sides and yell and look like they're dying, and sometimes I think they are, but they're not. They are going to be dramatic. So,
If you were a boy and that happened to you, you would act the
you would
same
be
way.
dramatic too if it happened to you, right? So although they were very well behaved during the process, from now until tomorrow is going to be the time where it does hurt. It's not an immense amount of pain, but it's enough for them to be uncomfortable. So sometimes when they act really dramatic, I will give them a little bit of Banamine to cut the pain, but they shouldn't need it. Kathy, I think she asked regarding Apple is she's starting to get a little milk bag, and no, she won't get a milk bag unless she's bred. Actually, there is something called a precocious udder, and that's where they do start getting an udder when they haven't been bred. Lucy got one when she was a yearling, and Genevieve actually, no, not Genevieve, Greta got one just on one side of her udder when she was a yearling. But there's no milk in it, and Apple does not have a precocious udder. I know you're being dramatic.
You almost done?
Brenda, the bands are not taken off. So as the testicles shrink up, the band falls off at the same time as the testicles do. Yeah, you're not happy. Yeah, I know. You don't look happy either. Ooh, all the boys. You know what? Billy doesn't care. He's still eating. All the other boys are looking upset. Uno is kicking at his. Yeah, I don't like watching that. Judy asked, why does Charlotte stay outside when the others come in? Because she's a diva.
She's a diva.
Simply said, she thinks she's better than everybody else, and she likes to eat outside.
Yep. She doesn't want to wait her turn,
No.
so she just waits.
In the morning, she'll wait her turn. She'll be last almost, right?
And if I could feed 5 goats at once, I'd rather do that.
Right. So when nobody else is outside, she stays outside. She eats, and yeah, we're just kind of convenient that we can get her fed plus 4 others. Linda, thank you. That was nice of you, but unnecessary.
Speaking of that, we're gonna.
Moo Moo is my first place.
Moo Moo's first place?
Yes. Moo is actually, I don't know if you can see her, but she is right here looking at me like,
No,
where's
they
mine?
They can't. Oh yeah, they can. They can see her
Oh,
head.
they can?
on
Her
my
ears?
hand.
Oh, I can't see her on my view.
Moo's watching. Oh, milker coming.
Lori said, just wanted you to know that you guys were on my TV and one of the cats was just watching you. Oh, now I can see Moo.
Yeah.
There she is, you silly girl.
Yeah, Moo's like,
Remember,
you
we're
guys
on
talking
like a-
about me?
Yeah. Moo's like, huh? Did you say animal crackers? Oh, we did have somebody come to Snuggles today. I think Debbie and Tina. Debbie, if you're still awake, got your, she asked us during Snuggles if we were going to do a Q&A tonight because it was going to determine whether or not she stayed up late or not. So if you're there, thank you for staying awake for us.
And for joining.
And for coming to Goat Snuggles today. That was a lot of fun.
So let's explain. She was a lurker.
Oh, she's a lurker. She doesn't talk.
She was a lurker before the first goat was born. Watched all of them be born. Then showed up today with a huge thing of animal crackers.
Yeah.
And joined Patreon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty awesome too. It's kind of surreal for us because we don't know what you guys look like, but y'all know what we look like.
Yeah.
So then they show up to the farm.
And
And
they
I'm
know
like-
our kids' names.
And they know everybody. They're like, oh, hey, Stella. And I'm like, this is a little creepy. But it's not. Like,
Yeah.
it's connecting the dots. Like, yeah, there are people in there.
I just like when she told me. I went and saw April last year, so I came to see you guys this year.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Oh, I'm going to have a mosquito bite there. Oh, wait, I think I got you. Alright, getting back to questions. Only Greta yelled for Uno. The rest of them were like, oh, Greta. Can goats swim?
Ooh.
Why don't you ask Hi Pie? He went swimming earlier this year.
He did.
No, I don't think they
highly
can.
doubt it.
I don't think so.
I mean,
They have
how
no
is
webbed
that
feet.
supposed to
Like,
be?
oh,
cross rivers
Yeah.
and they do like cow, like
I'm not gonna test
when
it.
they migrate a herd from one.
Why don't you go take one of the goats to the
I'm
pool?
not taking the goats to the pool. No. I
Oh.
mean, moo maybe, but
Carol would like to know, battery operated or electric leaf blower?
We
She
did
doesn't
not-
know how to use the question mark. Your question is here.
so we did not buy one today.
I still want the electric one. We have.
We have a gas one that's like 15 years old
Alright,
and it's
and
dying.
oh my god, it doesn't work. Not, I
Barely
mean,
works.
I could the dirt off of anything better than that leaf
Yeah,
blower.
and I don't throw anything away, so.
No. Please help me, it's an addiction. It's an issue.
So
On the
yeah,
next episode of Hoarders.
I think it'll be battery powered.
Oh. Yeah, no, it's not gonna be battery. I am not doing battery. You wanna know why? Because he would never put the battery on the charger, and then I would go to use it the next time, and it would go, and I'm not, no.
Maybe if I spend as much time in the garage as I do in the barn, the garage would be beautiful like this place.
One would think.
One would
Still
think.
wouldn't.
We should try it. We should say, hey, we should make a live garage cam. Then they can
Yeah, why don't we do that?
watch nothing because there's nothing going on in there.
boy. Oh, it's okay. They're all having sympathy pains. Can you make shirts with pictures of goats on them for kids? We did just release a Syman Says Farms youth shirt,
That's just the normal
but it's just
logo.
the logo, not like a Team Amy, Team Moo, Team Sadie. We don't have youth sizes in those. I think they do go down to extra
We
small.
don't have that extra
though.
small though. They go very. I think they do.
I'm not sure if we'd be able to do that many youth shirts. But if you have a request,
Let us know.
let us know, private message me, and I'll see what we can do. Typo, why did some of the boys you are not keeping get banded? Because they're going to their homes next weekend and they want,
Their
those
customer
owners
requested.
want their boys banded.
Yeah, well, that's part of the price. We include that.
Yeah.
Yeah, both disc budding and banding are built into the price.
Dolly asks, have you tried orange oil on electrical cords to keep the goats from chewing through? Works for dogs and cats. So the problem is, we don't really typically trust the goats with a hanging cord.
Yeah, none
we
of
were
our-
just
yeah.
moving,
Yeah,
we unplugged that to put it here so you guys could see that, and it happened to be
It
hanging.
was a temporary lapse.
Yeah, user error really
Yeah,
is
we
what
just-
that was.
It wasn't a normal install. All of our cords are 6 feet or higher in the whole barn, but that one was just hanging down.
Auntie Barb, what is the little hut the bucks have in their pen called, and can you spell it, please? And where did you get it from? So it's called a calf hutch, C-A-L-F, just like a baby calf, like a cow.
And then H.
Hutch,
H.
H-U-T-C-H.
Yeah.
And where did we get it?
So the best idea, depending on where you live, find the closest cow farmer to you and literally go knock on their door and ask them if they have any extra.
Literally what we called them.
Because most of the places that sell those, they don't sell them one at a time. We actually bought ours. They were brand new, but we jumped on somebody else. I called a cow farm. He was buying about 50 of them because he was upgrading his old ones to new ones. So I paid him to order 53, and then I just went up and picked the 3 extra. So it was kind of like, because they won't sell me just 3. It's not a big enough order.
Right.
And so, but it is calf hutch. You could probably find now. That was along 7 years ago. I think you can Google it and find them. They
So
are
the
not-
problem is I wouldn't recommend going to a dairy farm. We tried.
We
Going
tried.
to a
that's-
dairy farm and picking up a used one,
No,
and a
used.
lot of times when the dairy farmer doesn't want it anymore, neither do you. Because
Yeah,
it has
they're-
holes in it, they're beat down, like, they're pretty much junk at that point.
But I found a dairy farmer that was buying new ones himself.
Right.
So.
Sandra, thank you. This is actually one of my new shirts. And you're right,
Yeah.
it's not black.
It's
And it's
the-
not white either.
Yeah, instead of going leaf blower shopping, she went and bought a new shirt.
Yeah, you kind of,
I kind of forced you
I
to.
really rather wanted I really wanted a leaf blower instead.
Yeah.
But I do like my shirt.
Who's next? Is there,
They're all. Did you milk her yet?
yeah, she's done.
Oh.
She's already teeth dipped too, so don't go and grab her teeth.
No, I won't be grabbing her teeth. Yeah. So Cheryl says now that they're banded, will they still try to crochet with the girls?
Probably.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I would think so. Here's like we're kind of paving the way on the farm because we've never kept weathered males.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, yeah, that instinct might go down a little bit, but I mean, you've seen the other girls mount the girls. Like that's a dominant thing. It's something that they do
Our
in the
dog,
herd.
who's been neutered for 10 years, still.
Yeah, Luke, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think it's gonna
I
stop.
don't know, but it might decrease it quite a bit because they don't have those hormones anymore. I swear to God, we need bug spray.
No,
I do. I just had like 50 bug bites on my ankles from like last weekend.
somebody's a little tired from her walk
She
today.
is. How long will the males be uncomfortable following banding? They should be good to go by tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning, 12 hours maybe.
Oh, if they're all seeing Stella. She looks so comfortable.
Yeah, we took her for like a 3-mile walk.
Stella was chasing the cat earlier, yep. Yeah, all the boys are being dramatic right now. That will be going on all night. Well, maybe all night.
I also have the volume really loud
Yeah.
right now, so
If
I can turn it down.
you guys generally log off to go to bed anyway, so okay.
And we will clip this part out, just so you guys know. We'll create a highlight.
We'll try.
We'll try. We could actually create 2 highlights. One of the whole Q&A, and then another one of just the banding part itself. Possibly, if it works, that is.
Yes. Typo asks, will you be able to see Shrek and Fiona at their new home and let us know how they're doing?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we're actually we're well overdue for a visit to their farm to see the other 4 babies that they've gotten. They're not babies anymore.
Yeah, we'll turn it into a vlog series.
We'll turn it into a little vlog.
Simon says Saturday 95. I don't know.
I don't know. We'll
I'm
see.
just joking.
We'll see. You know how they feel about it. They have a mammoth donkey, and so that'd be really cool for the kids to see. Stella's having a blast. I think that's old, but yes, yeah, she's.
Stella's sleeping now.
I know, but she was running around at the time. I'm like 10 minutes behind. Good question, Elizabeth. She asked, why do you band now and not earlier? The later you can wait to band, the better for their urethra,
Opening in the
let me answer that question. The bigger the urethra is, so that if they were to ever get crystals, which can happen in boys, especially weathered boys, the better the chance they'd have to pass the crystals and not have a blockage, which is a fatal, hi sweetheart, which is definitely fatal and quite a painful process. So we wait as long as we can to band so that they're as big as they can be before, castrating. Let's see. Oh, that's a good question.
Watch the goat on the stand.
Yeah?
I'm just feeding rabbits.
No, they're fine. I mean, she's done eating. She wants to go. I am going to pause right here. Lori, I got your question that was asked at 8:42. So, it's a truck. So if somebody asks another question, I'll get back to you.
That's not working.
Commercial break.
Commercial break. This episode was sponsored by
Nobody.
nobody. No, actually somebody put up something.
It was sponsored by who? little green rubber bands. The poor boys. Oh my god, I know. Yeah. You guys do look pathetic. You'll be fine. All the girls are like, wow, I'm glad I'm not a boy. Yeah, just wait until you have babies. It's alright. Hello, Pie Pie. Are you over there? You are. You look pathetic too. You'll be up and bouncing around tomorrow. Bear looks pathetic over there. You know who's not complaining? I can't even find him.
Huh?
Billy. He's just like, here, Aunt. Oh, he's over here. Oh my goodness. I would say something, but it would not be funny.
Uh-oh.
I was about to say, band together, boys. That's not funny. You almost done your broccoli? Are you done throwing hay?
Yes.
Okay. Because Rainy, you know what else I need? I need a leaf blower.
A new rake.
And a rake.
And I need a new mop.
And you need a new mop. Home Depot. We actually don't even shop at Home Depot.
Okay. I also gotta go tractor supply.
Yeah, for a lot of things. Oh my goodness.
Alright, I want to feed the boy goats. I'll be right back.
Alright.
That would be the boys that still have all their parts out here.
Yeah. together. I know. It's not fun. Your mamas are gonna come back in. Come on. Come on. Outside, Rainy. Come on, girls. Babies want you back. Come on, girls. They act like they're not. I mean, I'm sure it doesn't feel good.
No, it probably doesn't feel so good.
Stella, I was gone for half a second.
Did she jump through the fence?
It depends, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna see if,
Yeah, check the question.
how gentle are the adult bucks? Did you see that one?
Huh?
I watched one. Oh, wait a second, I missed one.
I was back at 8:42 when I left.
Yeah, I see it. So, Lori asked, she watched one of our videos today about frozen rabbit waters
Right.
in the middle of the winter when it was 2 degrees. How do we keep the rabbits warm in the winter? We don't.
Wait a second.
We don't. They pretty much stay warm. We keep the barn closed up with none of these doors really stay open.
Alright, what do I tell everybody?
Um,
Rabbits do phenomenal in the wintertime. What you need to be concerned about with a rabbit is how do they get through the heat.
yeah, it's the heat. That's the concern with
The
rabbits.
rabbits love winter. There's
Yeah.
kind of no such thing as too cold,
Yeah.
unless you're trying to breed rabbits.
Yeah, breeding rabbits, the moms that are giving birth go
They
inside.
go inside, and that's for not for the mom's sake, that's for the baby's sake.
Right. So yeah, there's not much we do for this big door stays closed in the winter. The back door over there stays closed. This
Only on windy days.
this window stays closed, but that door over there gets opened up so the girls can go in and out. But yeah, nothing we need to do to keep them warm. How gentle are the adult bucks? Cow person asked. Our adult boys are pretty nice. I mean,
They're lap goats.
they're lap goats. I mean, they'll
Oh, too nice.
they would pretty much snuggle with you. They stink like pee, but they would. So jealous. Somebody's jealous. We love lurkers. Yes, we do. Do you have any animal crackers? Hi, Nikki. Nikki said she's a lurker, but talks on and off.
Hi, Nikki.
Yeah.
Don't be a lurker.
Well, no, just do you. Whatever you want to do. Watch, talk,
Hi.
chat, whatever. I watch a lot of live feed stuff sometimes and never say anything. And you know me, I talk all the time.
I know.
I just don't type.
Come on, Stella.
Your mom jumped in and said there's a leaf blower in her furnace room. She has an electric one with a cord.
No.
The problem is you'll never get it back.
No, plus I'm looking for
Plus she's looking for
really big power.
power but not gas. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want gas.
No.
And I don't want battery.
Wants the whole animal crackers.
Oh my god. Come here. Come here.
Aaron, my brother-in-law, never throws things out either.
Oh, they were tandem, like laying there in tandem.
And they both come in, right? Yeah. Yeah. What are we gonna do? Turn it off? Right. Yeah.
You know, like, not that I,
Yeah.
you know, but I'm just saying,
Yeah, I don't know.
like that.
Yeah.
Because they're dramatic.
We're just watching what they're doing, and we're kind of warning you guys that
They're being dramatic.
they be very dramatic. Here, we'll show you real quick. I'll go back to the questions in a
No,
second.
look at the thing, but he's dead.
He's not dead. He's just his boy parts are in an elastic band. So hang on a second. I'm trying to get you guys off. There we go. All right. Look at him. Who is that?
There.
Just laying on the ground like, what happened to my back end?
Like, I'm uncomfortable.
And then he flips over because he doesn't really know where the pain's coming from.
Uno's doing the same thing.
Where's Uno?
He's over there with Mom. He was just nursing while laying down. She was comfort nursing him.
Billy,
Billy's under there.
Billy.
And Pi is over there.
Hey, come on, get up, silly. There, he's up. He's got to shake it out.
No, he was just nursing.
Where's the other one?
He's now over there.
He's over there.
Pi.
Yeah, Pi's doing fine. Pi seems to be.
He's dramatic.
Pi seems to be taking it kind of well.
Yeah, but yeah, we might just.
Mommy's thinking about killing the camera tonight and just bringing you guys back in the morning.
Giving them their
privacy to wiggle around on the floor all night.
Yeah, because
Yeah, but if I shut it down, we won't be able to clip it out. So
No, I will.
I could come back.
Yeah. Okay, well, you lost my place.
Are you up on questions?
Nope, because you lost my place.
Okay. Well, they don't need to sit up here anymore. There's nothing going on over there. Did you find anything?
What is the barn floor made of?
Dirt. See? Dirt.
Just dirt.
That's it. Dirt. Very compact because we walk and drive tractors on it.
Yep.
That's it. Just dirt.
Kay asked,
The cat's drinking our milk.
Hey! Hunter's always sneaky like that.
He is.
Right? Is this a common age for baby goats to leave for new homes? Actually, later than most.
Yeah, yeah.
Because most people have their kids leave by 8 weeks, and these guys are 12 weeks, pushing 13.
And if you buy goats from a certain dairy,
they're out in a couple days.
They're out we bought our goats at a few days old, and then had the bottle raised because we took them away from their mom so early.
Right.
So yeah, it's a long time. They're at 12 weeks right now, right?
Yep.
Huh. You have stinky breath.
She ate poop out at the pool.
Oh, you should have told me that before I kissed her.
I did tell you. I told you when
Hours
she did it.
ago.
Exactly.
Okay.
Nothing's changed.
Next question.
She still ate poop. I don't know. Michelle says I'll never think of a rubber band the same way
You won't.
ever again. And Louise said I'll never eat a green lifesaver again.
Yeah, no, probably not.
No. I found one of those in my pocket one time and immediately was like, oh, ow.
Yeah.
Like at my farm sweatshirt.
Found a lifesaver or a band-aid?
No, a green band.
A green band.
It might have even been at like one of the 4-H fairs.
Yeah.
And everybody else knew
Everybody
that
knows
what it was, but nobody else did. It's
Yeah.
funny.
Don't jump, dog.
Yeah. Think so. Trudy, I think.
Trudy, yeah.
Wonder if that's what Liz uses to keep her hair up. Nope.
No.
Liz, I'll give you, that looks like €1,000,000 and a box of Earl Grey tea bags if you keep my lovely Fiona.
Oh, no. Fiona's already sold, right? Yeah, Fiona's already sold.
That's kind of the point.
Oh, yeah. No, Fiona's sold.
Elizabeth's like, I think the Earl Grey should swing in my favor.
Yeah.
All right. When the vet castrates them, do they cry also since it's uncomfortable as well? Do you have to keep them still from pups, cones to keep them from licking? So when the vet comes to castrate them, they don't cry per se because they're knocked out.
They're knocked out and they're using drugs like pain medicine.
And they would be
because
on
it's a
pain
surgical,
meds. And
it's a surgical procedure, right?
the other thing you have to worry about is now that we're in the heat of fly season,
Yeah.
you do have to worry about, that's an open incision.
Right.
And now the flies, oh my gosh, like
Yeah.
It could be.
It could be ugly.
It could be.
What? We already talked about this poopy breath.
Poopy breath.
Are they too far away? Right over there?
No.
Oh no, they're not that far away.
So, I'm just trying to find.
Are you good? You're just gonna sit
Do
here?
you watch The Incredible Dr. Pol? Sometimes I watch a lot of those vet
The vet TV shows,
on
yeah, you do.
Animal Planet. Some of them. So I actually got into the Animal Planet has kind of like a live PD, but it's a live emergency vet.
Yeah.
And some of them are really cool because I know all the answers.
Yeah.
Because they follow some farm vets around, and one of the farm vets went to see goats, and I was like, oh my god, I could do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got excited when I diagnosed the goat before the vet did.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I could do this, but I don't want to.
Minus the piece of paper you need on the wall.
I mean details.
Yeah.
Come on. Who
It's called
needs a
street smart.
degree
Yeah.
when you've got all this real world education?
You are so silly.
I didn't know April the giraffe was retired from having babies.
Neither did I.
Cheryl asked,
I think one of their other giraffes up there is having babies.
like they retired April the giraffe from having more babies, would you ever get to the point where you would do that to some of your girls also?
We actually did.
We did. After Danica had her tough delivery this year, we announced immediately that was her last.
Yep.
No more for her.
Yep.
And that's because she had a tough delivery the year before, which was out of her control. That was, nature dealt her a rough hand. And then she had a tough delivery, not the year before that. She had a tough delivery 4 years ago. So of the 4 times that she's had babies here, 3 of them were complicated.
Yep.
Only
So-
one was.
So the boss is just going to be the boss.
So the queen will
Hey,
continue
you, stop
to.
it.
You can't do that on camera. There are rules about that.
Yes.
The queen will stay in this barn because she is the queen, and well, I really don't want to disrupt that.
No.
Could you imagine if we took Danica away? What kind of chaos would ensue?
Yeah, Moo would try to take over.
Oh my gosh! And
We
we
don't-
can't have Moo be in charge of the barn.
No.
No.
That'd be bad. It'd
We
be like
need-
House Party. You ever see that movie? Oh, okay. It's a college
Yeah.
frat party type
Don't
of
leave
movie.
me.
Stop it.
I was thinking like Lord of the Flies.
No.
Yes.
House Party.
Lord of the Flies. All right. I watched one of your earlier videos today and noticed you have a scar under your chin.
I do?
You do.
Oh,
That
I
was-
gotta explain that now?
Yeah, well, that was before me, so not farm accident
No, definitely not a farm accident.
or fell off a bike. That's what they think.
Nope, you guys are way off. So, back in the 80s, there was this dance move called the worm, right? And if you remember, you lay on your belly and you go like this, right? So I
Where are you going?
was in a dance club, a under 18, like juice only kind of dance club in Canada, by the way.
A dance club. I
Yeah,
thought you meant
dance
like
club.
a dance crew.
No,
like,
dance club. No, I can't dance that good. I was in a dance.
You try.
I did. Obviously, I shouldn't, but I was in
Clearly.
a dance club in Canada
Yeah.
on a trip with the drum corps because we were playing the drums in like some parade, and I hit my chin on the dance floor and blew it open and blood everywhere. And that was I was probably
Did you get
6.
stitches for that?
No, we didn't have time for stitches. We taped it up with a bunch of band-aids and I marched in the parade the next day. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Oh,
if I
boy.
had stitches, there would probably be no scar and they wouldn't have noticed.
Right.
I was like 16 years old when that happened. Yeah, probably 15, 16, yeah, somewhere around there.
Yeah, Brenda, you wouldn't like this puppy breath. I think she ate poop.
Oh yeah,
She
must.
came right over, and I was like, "Oh, why aren't you?" Ooh.
Yeah,
No,
she
that
did
was.
something silly earlier
Nope.
today.
Would you consider adding new breeds to your present stock?
No.
Nope.
Nope, we're sticking with the 3 we got.
If anything, I'm
Do it,
thinking
yeah.
about lessening.
There was at one point she was gonna stop with the Toggenburgs.
Yeah, I
Stay,
couldn't do that.
Stay
That was a
Alpines and
temporary
Lamanches
lapse.
only.
That was a temporary lapse in judgment.
All right. Yes.
I'm looking for the question marks, but not all of them.
But also not.
But also
Skipping
trying to
everything
read
else,
some
right.
of the commentary too.
Yep.
Oh, Typo Queen, can I come work for you guys as a baby goat cuddler?
That's could be an option at
Yeah.
some point.
I miss not being able to see them. Oh, they're talking about if we do turn the cameras off. So turning the camera off for tonight would just be for
Tonight. It would
just tonight. When we come out to do the chores in the morning, it's just to give the girls,
Alright, so
the boys, their privacy, because
they're
I don't
gonna-
want you guys to worry about seeing them like they're behaving right now. And
So
I don't
you
want
gotta-
all the text messages.
You gotta also understand, we get a lot of private messages from people that are lurkers that send us private messages. Hey, I think your goat's blah 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 da 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 da. Right? We have awesome moderators,
Yeah.
but a lot of our
And I
fans
get-
skip the process and come straight to
But
us.
so I appreciate all their concern and everything.
But we have no choice but to ignore half of it.
But it's not.
We can't even
yeah,
respond
none,
to all of it.
But none of the girls are like in.
Right.
Nothing's going on, so
Right.
I know how alarming it looks, and I'm anticipating
Yeah.
the messages.
That-
It's so. Although I appreciate the concern, I know that this is normal after banding,
Right.
and I don't want to upset anybody. You know, by having them see that and then worry, and then I don't get back to them because I'm sleeping. So it's really just, yeah, we'll see.
We don't know yet.
Will you ever get a pony for the children?
No.
Oh, I didn't
No.
even finish
No
asking.
ponies.
No ponies.
No
but
ponies.
Livy does want to take riding lessons.
Yeah.
She hasn't asked recently.
Good.
But she was big on the whole, I want to
Yeah.
learn how to ride a horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope. I'll get her a dirt bike. We'll make it look like a horse. We'll put a tail on the
Well, we
back.
could have a unicorn.
Yeah.
Put a
Yeah,
unicorn right
exactly.
in the
Be
handlebars.
like, you have a unicorn dirt bike.
How soon before breeding will you stop milking?
Ooh.
About a month.
About a month, yeah.
We
so
start breeding in, yeah, I'll start, everybody will pretty much be dried up by Labor
But to be
Day.
honest, this
Labor
year
Day-ish.
we might even dry up earlier this year because we have no cow to give the milk to, and we
Right.
might run out of freezer space for milk for lotion.
I'll
We
start
might,
making cheese.
we might get to a point where we just have too much and we dry up early.
Wait, you mean you don't want Moo in charge of the barn?
Oh no.
LOL.
Definitely
No,
not.
that was very sarcastic.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody's saying, I remember the worm. I'm already laughing.
Oh,
Oh my
jeez.
god. Yeah, because I'm back to that.
Yeah,
Oh, you are a worm dancer?
I was.
I'm pretty sure they now want a demonstration.
Nope, not happening. Maybe in the grassy field someday.
Only you, Aaron.
Yep.
Can you moonwalk?
No, I would never
You
figured
can't?
that one out. Nope.
No?
I never figured the moonwalk out.
Nothing gets by us, Aaron.
Nope, definitely not.
Chasing parked cars when drunk. That should have been your.
Chasing part, no, that I don't do.
That should have been
No.
your cover story, though. Oh, she says she's done it.
Yeah. The worm? Somebody else?
No,
is doing it?
chasing parked cars when drunk.
Oh yeah, no, I've never done that.
Yeah, somebody else said I think it's best to turn the camera off tonight. Good idea. I vote camera off. Not upset, we understand. It's
Yeah.
fine. Off. And it's not like, yeah, turning
I'm
it
gonna go
off,
look,
it's
see.
not like I don't want to punish anybody.
No, we're not
It's just
punishing
for
them.
their privacy, and like I don't want somebody new coming in and be like, oh my god, they're torturing their goats.
Oh,
Not,
you mean like the people that jump in and say we don't feed our goats?
I know.
Yeah. Those ones?
The ones, yes, they're
Yeah.
starving.
Those are funny. Those
Yes.
goats don't have any food in their hay feeder. Well, yeah,
Yes.
that's because they
They
ate
have
it
3
all.
acres of grass outside.
Right.
Right.
That's funny. Yeah, maybe we'll turn it off. It'll give the cameras
We
a
love-
chance to reboot.
Look, we love everybody. It's just some.
Oh, it's
of,
just some of the funny.
some.
Why don't
They
you
all
just-
they all mean well.
It goes
okay?
back to the why don't you just buy chicken at the store so no chicken can get hurt.
Oh.
That was the best one ever. That one still holds the.
That
trophy.
holds the trophy
That
for.
was the best.
Woo! Wow. Somebody didn't take science class.
Yeah. I feel naked without my phone.
Oh yes. Bubble cam will stay on, so everybody can go chat
Oh yeah.
over there until. We'll probably turn the volume off, just because I mean nothing's gonna happen. I think the volume might already.
My
be off.
volume might already be off on Bubble Cam. I don't remember.
And oop,
That's okay.
good thing it's a backup phone.
Nope, that was my real phone. Oh, we'll turn it on in the morning right for chores, or I'll even come out early.
Cindy had a good point.
Just turn the audio off?
No, why don't we just set them up in the rabbitry? They can watch rabbits all night without sound.
That's true. We could do that. Yeah.
That's a good idea. See, this is why
We all work together.
we all work together.
It takes a village.
It does. No, it takes the whole world to do. Got the whole world.
What's up?
I hear Bear. I'm looking at Bear through. He's right on the other side of the door.
Yeah.
Seriously, canned chicken.
Canned chicken, yes.
There are some people who will be in a panic if. So, oh yeah, so it would be best to turn the can off. We'll survive. So I think.
Yeah, we might put it in the rabbitry with no audio.
Yeah, I think Cindy had a great suggestion.
Yeah, I'll find some rabbits for you guys to stare at.
Yeah.
I don't know if I
So,
have an extension.
yeah. Well, what we can do is move that light, plug it in over there, so they have some light, because that camera's not meant for
Right.
no light.
Yep, yep,
And my Christmas lights went out.
yep.
We'll point it at like Monty and
I don't know.
Laurel and Brett.
You keep talking, I'll go grab the tripod.
I honestly don't have anything else to talk about.
Oh.
Oh, see, even Debbie was like, we can watch Brick. See?
Alright.
We're all on the same page now. What do you guys want to talk about? Now I'm here with just me and Stella. I'm just gonna have a little sip. Look, they're not even crying now. They do look pathetic though. It's all part of the process, Bear. I know, I see you peeking at me through the slats in the door. I see you. Stella, you want to talk about how you went swimming today? In the river? It was so much fun. We saw the fishies. She did. Yep, we'll definitely turn the sound off. So, but you can still watch. There's a row of rabbits that you guys can pretty much see over here. It's Monty. Who is that? I think that's London, Laurel, and Brick. And we'll just set the camera up there. You can see the whole setup there. Susan, Stella has been in the pool. She wears this cute little mermaid life vest because French bulldogs don't know how to swim. So she's got a really cute life vest that has like a mermaid tail at the back. It's ridiculous, but it's Stella and me, so you wouldn't, I mean, yeah. Yeah, so she's been in the pool. She doesn't love the pool, but she does love a good puddle. So this little mud puddle that fills up every time it rains, she puts her nose in it and blows bubbles. I'm like, what are you doing? I didn't know she could do that. But yeah, she loves doing that. And then we took her down to the river, the Salmon River today, and she definitely walked around in the rocks and splashed, and she had a good time with that. Right? Right?
Right, oh.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see how I'm gonna hook. Oh, Brick's right there. I think we'll be good.
Yeah, so I was thinking
I can't find my extension cord, but I think we'll be fine.
I almost bought an extension cord for my new leaf blower.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm gonna get the leaf blower.
You don't need a leaf blower.
I do need a leaf blower.
Alright, fine.
You know we need a leaf blower.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
You want to watch Just Brick tonight? Because, I mean, he is pretty personable.
Yeah, we're gonna do Just Brick. We're gonna move his feeder too. Brick, we're moving your feeder so they get a better angle.
Get him some hay, too. Looks like he's out from here. Please.
Good.
Oh, so now we need a picture of Mermaid Stella. Oh, I do have a picture of Mermaid Stella. She's in the June newsletter.
You might also have one on your Facebook page too.
I do, but that's my private
No,
Facebook
not that
page.
page. I meant the farm.
No, not on the farm. Not on the farm page. It's very cute though. Oh, Miss B asks, how often do you take the RV out and go to a campsite?
Oh, you know what?
Not often
Not
enough.
often enough. I'm about to start renting it out.
Can you
I'm
make a
gonna
video?
Airbnb my RV.
Can you make a video of Stella making bubbles? We tried, but our puddle's gone because we haven't had rain in the last 2 days. Don't tell anybody that
No,
we
we're not
haven't had
complaining.
rain. I'm not complaining. That was not me complaining. But our puddle isn't there anymore. So next time it's there and she blows bubbles, we'll do our absolute best to get a video because it's fun. The first time she did it, it sounded like a little kid was blowing bubbles in the milk. You know, when they have chocolate milk and they blow bubbles, I'm like, what is she doing? And sure enough, her face was underwater and there were bubbles coming out. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's a bulldog thing. What?
Do you remember?
Huh?
I'm trying to speak a different
In
language
code?
so they don't hear me yet.
Technically, I don't. Yeah?
Do you remember the 3?
No.
Okay, we'll do that later.
I don't.
Okay, never mind.
Will the mama goats be more affectionate with the banded voice tonight to comfort them? Greta
Greta, yeah.
was. Greta, it's like Una was being dramatic and she went over and stood over him so that he could get the teat without standing up and walking to her.
Yeah.
But no, Sadie is eating,
Oh, actually,
shoving
I
her
could
face of hay and her boys are laying out being all dramatic.
I could show you guys something from this angle. So if you look way up there, now I'll stop there for a minute. See, let's see if I can get my finger in here.
Oh yeah, it's a floating figure.
See that beam way up top there? That one that goes all the way across the barn? It goes this way.
The big thick one.
The big thick one that goes across the barn way at the top. That's where we're going to put all the cards that people sent. We're going to use a staple gun and just boom, 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 all the way down. Because we ran out of room over.
Oh, we should have known better. I mean, I guess I wasn't.
I was not expecting that.
I
So
wasn't anticipating. Hold on, I'm
the
sorry.
flood. Yeah, see this has the cork board we bought at Walmart is full.
Yeah,
Ran out real quick. Little Jack's got his own little frame over there. And then we're going to go up there right above the beer cans.
with all of this.
All the way down.
Have you got the stuff from in the kitchen?
These are, yeah, this is the pile.
This
from
is the
in
pile that's
house.
adding up.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's no cork board alive. That
Yeah,
could,
we don't have a cork board big enough. So we're going to put
my
it,
torture device.
we're going to put them all up there. I'm going to climb up there with the staple gun and just work all the way down. And then we have tons and tons of room.
Yeah, we shouldn't. Oh,
Yeah.
well, let's not put that out there.
Yeah, don't put that out there.
Shouldn't run out for a while. Is
Right.
what I'm saying.
Yep.
See, Gravely, you can keep your rain.
Yeah, keep your rain
Keep your
there.
rain down there. I don't want it.
Yep.
Use the RV as an Airbnb. I would rent it out and do farm chores.
I'm telling you, I'm literally about to rent it out. Either rent it out to people that want to take it camping for themselves. There's a website designed for that, to rent out your camper to other people. Or Airbnb it right here in the parking lot. Yep. I actually got to plug it back in. The battery's dead. That's how much we don't
The
use.
camper.
Yeah, the battery on the camper's dead.
Look, we try.
Yep.
We do the best we can.
Yep.
Have you seen our greenhouse? Oh, I just shut down
What'd you shut down?
YouTube. I'll be back.
What?
Give
what do
me
you
a
mean?
second.
Oh, you.
I logged out by
Oh,
accident.
got it. So you lost the chat. Okay.
I didn't miss anything.
Nope, you're good? All right, we moving on to the
I think
rabbits?
we're good.
I think we're
I
moving
think
on
we
to the
can set you
rabbits.
guys up. Brick is all ready. He's marking his
Yeah.
feeder as if it's brand new, and all you did was move it. You didn't give him hay though.
Yes, I did.
You did?
I filled his hay
Oh, I
feeder.
couldn't
All right,
see.
guys, you're coming for a ride this away.
Do you want to say